Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about some cool types of projects that you can crochet for your wedding or for someone else's wedding if you're not getting married, because same, I'm not getting married, but you know, I do like to scroll away on Pinterest and I do come across some stuff that I'm like, dang, that would be really stinking cute. If I was getting married, I would definitely incorporate this into my wedding. So we're just gonna sit down and talk about some of these things. If I find any video like tutorials or patterns that I think would like help you recreate some of these things, I will have them in the description. Feel free to do whatever you so choose with that knowledge that you've just gained. But let's waste no time and get into the very first thing. So the first thing I have here are crocheted wedding veils. I think these are so beautiful. Veils are very beautiful traditional pieces of wedding attire, and I just feel like, why can't we spruce it up a little bit and not be so basic and do like a crochet version of it? Not only can crochet be done in a very light and airy manner, that gives you more of like a lacy, flowy, whatever type of effect that you might want for a veil, but you can also customize it to make it look literally however you want. And depending on how you go about making the veil, it doesn't have to be the most complicated thing in the world. I have seen some where it's like just a giant, it's like a giant bandana. That's not hard to make, like at all. There are plenty of tutorials here on YouTube showing you how to go about making a bandana. So, I mean, basically you're just starting off with a long chain or whatever, and then you just do decreases on the way down on either side, so you get this like little triangular shape. And then you can just take a steamer or something and like block your work a little bit so it has a really nice drape to it. And you can do it in whatever stitch or, you know, mixture of stitches you want. I think that would come out really pretty. So that's one way that I've seen veils done. I've also seen the more like traditional approach, or not traditional, the more modern approach where people are taking like crocheted little caps, and then they just connect giant squares, which would basically be like a motif. I think that's what you call it. You would take like a crocheted motif and you just attach it onto your little cap, and you can do it in a lot of different patterns. They can match, you know, the patterns so everything is like very fluid, or they can be like mix matched. I think that could be really cool too. You could do them like mismatched, whatever the word is, to get just something real unique and like full of texture going on. I just think these are really pretty, and a crochet veil is perfect for brides who want to take that classic veil element and just bring new life to it. There's just something about the fact that it's crocheted, it makes it feel old, like in a good way, like good old. It's like a romantic old type thing. Like, you know how they do for weddings, it's like something new, something blue, and is it something old, something old, something, oh no, it's something borrowed, right? Something new, something borrowed, and something blue. I think that's what it is. But you know, this could be the thing that gets borrowed. So maybe, or is that, you know what? Forget about like the old wives' tales of like, don't share wedding dresses and things like that. I don't know if that applies to veils, but like, I think it would be really cool if you had a veil that you crocheted, right? Stick with me. And then you kept it and you like framed it or something, or just, you know, protected it, kept it safe or whatever for the years to come. So that way when you have a child, your child, if you know, they like it, they can have that veil and they can wear it. How cool. That is so cool. I think that's really neat. So I think making a crochet veil would be a lovely addition to your wedding, or to the wedding of someone that you know and love very dearly. Next on my list of things, I have crocheted hairpins or headbands. I just envision like a little flower girl just rocking a little crocheted like hairpin or headband, but this could also be for the bride. So if you don't want to make your own veil, you can get like the fabric for the veil, and then how you attach your veil onto your head is by taking like a hairpin, or I don't know, that's like how I envision it's done, and like stick your fabric onto your head with your pin or pins. So I think that could be really pretty, and that's also something that you could very easily pass down or use for other occasions. Like, it doesn't just have to be a wedding thing, you know, you can make it for your wedding and then you can wear it to you know, your cousin's bat mitzvah or whatever it's called, you know, lots of uses. But so I think those are really pretty. But like I said, originally, like I had in mind, like for a flower girl, there's lots of ways that you can go about it. And there are like a million headband tutorials on YouTube. So there's literally like no reason why anyone shouldn't be able to pull this off. I think these are also just really nice because it's such an easy way to like add a homey handmade touch into your wedding without it like taking much time. And then, you know, you just play around with the type of yarn that you use and, you know, the colors maybe. I think these could be some really cute little pieces, you know. So this next one is one that I think is really cool, and I think some people would probably not consider this because you think it's more intimidating than what it actually is. So the wedding gown gets all of the attention, like all the time. But how cool would it be to crochet your own reception, like dinner dress? There are plenty of YouTube tutorials showing you how to make dresses of all different types and styles. So it's like, why not go for it? I think it would be really fun. I mean, I don't plan on getting married anytime soon, but I think I need to start working on my reception dress because I think that that is a wonderful idea. And then how cute would it be? So you're like partying it up with your friends and family, and you have a photographer and they're taking all these pictures of you guys, and then like 40 years down the line, hopefully you're still married, but you know, you'll look back at those photos and you'll see you wearing your reception dress that you made, and you're just like, wow, like the whole evening was great because, you know, whatever, like it's a wedding, it's always a fun time, but to have something you made be like that much of a statement, like, I don't know, like I just think it would be really pretty to be able to look back and see that dress and be like, hey kids, look, your grandmother made her reception dress, and oh look, by the way, here it is in this garment bag, so if any of you guys want to wear it for your wedding, you could also wear it too, you know what I'm saying? And then also I just think that crochet dresses would be like the perfect addition for a destination wedding, because every single time I think of crocheting a dress, I think of like, oh, I'm gonna wear it to like someplace tropical. Oh, what if your destination wedding is somewhere cold? Well, I'm sure you can make it long sleeve, but I think for destination weddings, like a crochet dress would be so stunning, so beautiful. My next thing is not something that you wear. It is actually a decoration. So you can use this in your bouquets or as a table adornment, or you can use it to drape across doorways, or even use to line like the runway. I don't know the right word to use, but like the runway of like where you're gonna walk down the aisle. Oh, the aisle. Yeah. You can use it to like line your aisle, and that is to use or make a crochet garland. There are lots of, again, oh my gosh, I'm telling you, everything you need is on YouTube, but you can crochet a garland and it can be in whatever design you want. This is so cheap, and you can take your garland and literally decorate your entire venue with this stuff. Just everywhere, crochet garland. Okay, so this one might be a little bit too ambitious. I don't know anyone who would want to take it quite this far, but I do think it would be cool if someone would do it. and that is crochet your flowers. So you could crochet your actual like bridal bouquet that you have, or you could crochet like a corsage, or the thing, is this also called a corsage? The like version of it that wraps around your wrist that maybe you'll put on your flower girl. Or you could crochet a flower for each of your bridesmaids, you know. I just think it would be a really cute element to crochet flowers for something involved in your wedding because they don't die. And I know like a lot of people will take their flowers and they'll get them like pressed, or they'll, you know, flip them upside down in a dark closet so that way they can like try and preserve them somehow, some way. But you know, you can avoid doing all of that if you just crochet them. And with the right yarn, these can look really pretty. Like, it doesn't have to look too arts and craftsy. Like, you can very easily make these look like a work of art. I mean, it is a work of art, but you can make it look really good. I think the thing that I just love about crochet flowers is the fact that they last forever. You don't ever have to worry about them getting destroyed or them dying, because there's nothing to die. They live on. Hopefully like your marriage. I think I have two more. So the next thing is something that I think is just like really fun, and this is also really good if you have a summer wedding or like destination tropical type wedding, and that is to crochet fans. I think these would be so cute to put as a part of your what do they call it? Your little like bridesmaid packages or whatever that you do when you're like partying it up before you're like, holy snaps, I'm actually about to take this man's last name. These are a fantastic way to not only keep cool but be fashionable while you do it. And I just think that a crochet fan is, you know, a functional yet beautiful little element or detail that you can incorporate into your wedding. I think these would be really nice because if you have a little bit higher of a crochet skill set, you can do your fan in a more like lacy type design to get that like what's the word, like a vintage feel. Yeah, but I don't know, I just think it's great because, you know, you can hand them out to your guest to help keep them cool as they're like sitting there waiting for the bride to decide she was ready to come out and she's like done crying in the back. Or you can hand them out at the end of your reception as little party favors. And the last thing that I have on my list here are to do crocheted napkin rings or chair bows. So I just put these two together because why not? So napkin rings are napkin rings. I just think it would be really neat to just have a bunch of little crocheted rings just on everybody's napkin in your reception area. And then also I thought it would be really cute to make really long chains, maybe do like okay, so what you're gonna do, I think it would also be really pretty to take like a really long chain of like several rows of like single crochets or double crochets or something like that, and just tie them onto maybe just the chairs that line up towards the inside of your aisle. I think that would look really pretty. And I just envision it with like a silky, not starch, not like a pure white, that's what I'm trying to say. Not like in a pure white color, but in like a off-white or in a vintagey kind of like that yellowishy white type color, like an eggshell, and just have these long chains that you tie into little bows and you just put them on the inside chair that lines every row, like going down your aisle. Ew, I said that's so weird, but hopefully you're seeing the vision. I just think it would look so pretty. And could you imagine, like, you have your little bows and then you have your garland going down there and then your flower girl's walking down and she's like, you know, throwing petals all over the place with her little crocheted headband, and then here you come, or whoever the bride is, you know, they come down the aisle and they have this phenomenal crocheted wedding veil on. absolutely stunning. And then they get married, woohoo, great, good time. And then you leave and you go to your reception afterwards and you just like walk out in this reception dress that you made with your own hands. Like, how stinking cool. I love that. Oh my gosh, and bringing it back to the flowers for 1 second. How cute would it be when you do like your little flower toss over your head? Yeah, if you could even get like separate flowers for this. So you could crochet a bouquet just for you to like toss over your head and like pass off to whoever's going to catch it. Like, how cute would that be for them to like catch it and then have it, and then when they get married, like they can, you know, keep the flowers, and then, you know, that could be something that like, I don't know, you get a little trend going on with your friends and family. You know, hopefully nobody like starts hating one another and messes up the trend, but I think that would be a really cute trend to start. So yeah, that's enough of my ranting, but those are just some of the ideas that I thought would be really cute to crochet for your wedding or for someone that you know, just to incorporate into a wedding in general. I think it would be very nice. All of these are things that very easily can be passed down, which, I mean, I think that's probably like the most appealing part of all of it to me, is like, not only do you get to enjoy it, but you go through all this work crocheting these things, and then you can pass it down to whoever you want. It doesn't have to be your child. You could pass it on to your bestie or to your aunt who's getting married a little bit, you know, later in life or whatever. Like, I just think it's nice that you can share. Sharing is caring. That is all that I have for you guys today. I hope you got something out of these ideas, and if anybody actually like incorporates any of these into either like your own wedding, or you inspire someone you know to use or do some of these things, definitely let me know what it ended up looking like, whether it be the garland or the veil or the reception dress, or, you know, your flower girl's headband or hairpin. I just think it would be really nice to see like if these things are as cool in reality as what I'm envisioning them in my head. But that is all I have for you guys. I hope you like this video. If you have yet to subscribe, please consider doing so, and give the video a thumbs up if you found it at all inspiring. But I have a crochet blanket that I'm working on, and I need to like actually work a few more rows of. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you soon with another video. Bye guys.